So today I want to talk to you about one of the most important questions that I get from a lot of students, whether to take the exam in a certain city or a certain country. A lot of their friends told them, like, if when they take the exam in a certain country, they get a higher score, or in a certain city, or in a certain IELTS center, they got a higher IELTS score. So this is a rumor, and I want to clarify how the exam is corrected. So for the reading and the listening, you have the examiner has the answer key and the answer sheet. Only these two, and they most probably they've never read even the test, the reading. So what they do is they compare your answers to the answer key. If it's exactly the same, you get the point. If it's not the same, even one letter is not exactly, even one letter, you lose the point. So what you have to understand when it comes to listening and reading, two things are very important: spelling and grammar. You have to make sure that you're using the correct spelling. If you miscopy the word in the reading, it's gonna be wrong. If you add an S, it's gonna be wrong. Okay? And also the word count. If they ask you for two words, you have to write only two words. And you have to understand that all the articles, a, and, the, they are considered words. As long as you leave space between the words, it's considered a word. So if the word count also is not correct, you're going to lose the point. And this is the IELTS band score, and this is the row score. Like, for example, if you got one question correct, that means that you have IELTS band 1. Most of the students, they want to get from here up till here, some of them here. So if you want to get 5.5 in the listening or the reading, you have to get from 21 to 24 correct. If you want to get 6, it's from 25 till 28. If you want to get 7, it's 32, 33, 7.5, 34, 35. Most of the schools, the undergraduate, they take 6, so this is where you want to be, or 6.5, so this is where you want to be. Okay? This is for the reading and the listening. For the speaking and for the writing part, you have to look at this. So for the writing part, the exam is, okay. So what happened is the examiner, they correct task 2 alone out of 9 and task 1 out of 9, and then they give you a score, okay, a band. And then after that, they look at this grid and you get your score. What you have to understand is that task 2 is worth about 60% of your score, and task 1 worth about 40% of your score. So let's say you got 6 here and 5 in task 1, so your overall score is going to be 6. If you get 6.5 here and an 8 in task 1, which is easier, you're going to get 7. Okay? So this is the grid that they use to correct your score. Okay? When it comes to the speaking part, what you have to understand that you have part 1, right? And you have part 2 and part 3. 3 sections. This section is corrected out of 9, 9, 9, and then after that they average the score. So a lot of students think that part 1, and it's true, part 1 is the easiest part in speaking because they ask you very general questions like what do you like to do, what are your hobbies, about your home country. So they are pretty much easy questions. So if you get, let's say here 8.5, and then in part 2 and part 3, 7, 7, or 6.5, 6.5, you'll end up getting around 7, 7.5. Okay? So good luck and see you soon.